Ayon bechinor mizmor shir leyom HaShabbat tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer leshimcha elyon ulezamer leshimcha elyon. The righteous flourish like the date palm, thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in our God's courtyards. We'll continue with Tzadikat Hamar, middle of page 28. Tzadikat Hamar yiferach ke'erez balvanon yiske shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim verananim yiyu lehagid ki yashar Adonai tzuri tzuri velo avalatabo. Page 29. Adonai malach yeulavesh. Mikolot ma'im rabim adirim mishpereyam adir bamarom Adonai eidotecha nemnu me'od leveitecha navakodesh Adonai leorech yamim. Before we continue with Mariv, the evening service, I invite everyone to turn to page 178, and we will recite the prayer for the state of Israel. We'll begin by singing Avinu Shabbat together, and then we'll recite the prayer on the English side. Page 178. At the top of the page, please join me. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Barech, Barech, et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Geulateinu, Hagen Aleha, Bevrat Chastecha, Uferos Aleha, Sukat Shelomecha. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu Shebashamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love, spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them, crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy. And let us say, Amen. We will now also take a moment to pray for those who are in need of healing, our loved ones, our friends, our members of the community who need a Misha Berach for healing, whether it be physical or spiritual. We will begin by singing the Debbie Friedman Mishaberach on the top left-hand corner of page 173. And then after I read through the names on our list, if you have a name you want to add and say out loud, then you can go ahead and rise in your place and say that name out loud. And of course, we will think of them as we say those names. And if anybody's online that wants to add a name, you can unmute at that time as well. Page 173, top left-hand corner. Mi shebeirach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Leah bat Sarah, Tal ben Sarah, Yaakov Achana bat Rivka Simcha, Shena Rezel bat Sima, Freda bat Gittel, Moshe Ahalayla bat Yovel Sarah, Adam Chaim ben Sarah, Joanne Finston, Yehudit bat Yeta, Ernest Edinger, Yisrael ben Ita, Craig Cohen, Moshe ben Maralea, Judith Siegel, Yehudit bat Ruth, Fred Resnick, Ephraim Shlomo ben Sarah, Don Satz, David ben Leah, Lee Gershon, Esther Tenenbaum, Diane Shotaro, Rachel Langer, Jack Azuz, Andrea Kotke, Jennifer Brown-Lerner, Eva Karras, Ken Gasser, Harvey Kulchin, Jennifer Hayden, Julia Damaro, Doreen Klosky, Francis Gilston, Elva Pineda, Judy Pitkovsky, Nancy Levick, Killian Parker, Tanya Bobrick, Margaret Yonak, Marion Camerlingo, Gary Guto, John Habing, Myrna Kivitz Robinson, Kevin Robinson, Melissa Lawrence, Wade Gilston, Dave Kukias, Dan Faith, and Nancy Rummage. And is there anyone online who would like to add a name? Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habaracha la'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And may they all find the healing that they so need and so deserve. I would also like to share with you now a Misha Berach for the hostages that are still in captivity in Gaza. May the Holy One who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, send complete rescue and return to the hostages still held in captivity since October 7th. Strengthen their spirit and bring them our prayers that they may be protected from all harm. May you guide the hand of our enemies to return them in wholeness of body and spirit. Grant strength and courage to the Israeli Defense Forces that they may secure the freedom and security of those in captivity. Grant strength of spirit to all our brothers and sisters, the people of Israel, to remain united and strong in the face of hatred and bigotry. Bring them home now, and let us say, Amen. We'll now turn back to page 39a and continue with the Mariv service. We'll begin with the Barchu, and just again, because this is Passover, the service is a little bit different. The Nusach, the chant mode for Mariv tonight is going to be different than how it normally is for Friday nights because it is Passover. Page 39a, please rise for the Barchu. Baruchu et Adonai Mevorach. Baruch Adonai Mevorach Leolam Vaed. You may be seated. Please join me on the English side of 39a in the middle of the page. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tsebaot is your name. Living and ever-present God, may your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. U'mavir yom u'mevin laila, u'mavdil ben yom u'vein laila, Adonai Tsevaot shemo, el chai v'kayam tamim lo chaleinu, leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hamari varavim. Page 40, Ahavat Olam. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, b'shokveinu u'vekumeinu, nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה. ואהבתך לא תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו Yisrael. Page 41. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Uve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha veribarta bam beshivtecha beveitecha uvelechtecha derech v'v'shoch becha uv'kumecha u'kshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha. We'll continue privately with the second and third paragraphs of the Shema, page 42. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת, אמת ויאמר כל הזאת וקיים עלינו. God brought Israel from its midst to lasting freedom and led them through the divided water of the Sea of Reeds. God's children beheld the power of the divine. They praised and acknowledged God's name willingly, accepting God's sovereignty. And then Moses, Miriam, and the people of Israel joyfully sang unto you. We'll continue with Mi Chamocha at the top of page 44. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele. Malchutecha rauvanecha boki hayam lifnei Moshe zeili anu v'yameru Adonai imloch leolam va'ed v'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov u'gealo miad chazak mimenu baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. We'll continue with Hashkivenu, top of page 45. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom, leshalom Hashkivenu V'ha'amideinu Malkeinu Lechaim, lechaim, hashkivenu, uferos aleinu, sukat shelomecha, sukat, sukat shelomecha. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom, leshalom Hashkivenu. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us, and you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us the canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Ushmor tzeiteinu uvoenu l'chaim l'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam uferos aleinu sukat shalom mecha baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. We'll continue now with Vishamru, Vayidaber, and Chatzi Kaddish, page 46. Please rise. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Beini uvim bnei Yisrael oti leolam ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz uvayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash shavat vayinafash veshamru v'nei Yisrael et hashabat la'asot et hashabat ledorotam berit olam. Vayedaber Moshe et moadei Adonai el bnei Yisrael, el bnei Yisrael, el bnei Yisrael. Yitkadal ve'itkadash shemei Rabbah. בעלמא דברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה, מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה, ואמרו amen. Once again, because it is Passover, we are doing the festival service technically, so we will turn to page 306 for the silent Amidah. Please remember the insertions for both Passover and for Shabbat. If you are still reciting the Amidah, please continue. We will turn back now to page 54 and continue with the full Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Be'almadi varach hirute ve'amlich malchute b'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayidechol Beit Yisrael b'galav izman kari ve'immeru. Amen. Yehi shemei Rabbam mevarach le'alam u'le'alam me'almaya yitbarach v'ishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitmam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'immeru. Amen. Titkabal tzalotahon v'atahon dechol Yisrael kodam avahon divishmaya v'immeru. Amen. Yehi shlam rabba min shamaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'immeru. Amen. Ose shalom imromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'immeru. Amen. And we will continue now with the evening Kiddush, which tonight will be the festival Kiddush that will have the Shabbat insertions. This can be found on page 79 in the middle of the page. Page 79, please rise or remain standing. Savarim Adonai v'Rabbanon v'Rabotai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'am v'romemanu mikol hashon v'kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'atiten lanu Adonai Eloheinu b'ahava Shabbatot limenucha u'moadim lesimcha chagim uzmanim lesason et yom haShabbat hazeh v'et yom Chag HaMatzot hazeh zeman cheruteinu b'ahava mikra kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim ki avanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim ve'shabbat u'moadei kodshecha be'ahava u'vratzon be'simcha u'vsason hinchalotanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat ve'Yisrael ve'hazmanim l'chaim. And we will turn back to page 56, and we'll continue with Aleinu at the top of the page. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu koreim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim veyoser haaretz Umoshav Yekaro Bashamayim Mima'al Ushachina Tuzo Begov Hei Meromim Hu Eloheinu Einod Emet Malkeinu Efesulato Kakatuv Betorato Ve'adata Hayom Ve'hashevota Elevavecha Ki Adonai Hu HaElohim Bashamayim Mima'al Ve'al ha'aretz Mitachat Einod Al Kein Kabbalat Adonai Eloheinu. Kakatuv betoratecha Adonai meloch leolam vaed ve'ne'emar ve'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu hiye Adonai echad Ushemo echad. We will now take a moment to remember those who are no longer with us. This Shabbat and Passover, we remember Abraham Flicker, Alvin Prant, Bert Herman, Faye Holtzman, Irving Friedman, Lenore Margulin, Marshall Kramer, Melvin Melach, Mordechai Rotenberg, Morris Garten Schwartz, Seth Morans, Susan Flicker, Susan Stoltz, and William Lewis. And if there's anyone else you are remembering this evening, please take a moment to remember them in your mind and in your heart, and may their memory be for goodness and for a blessing. We'll continue with Mourner's Cottage, page 58. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divarach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei, Bechayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Israel, Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam alalme almaya. Yit barach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yit hadar ve'yit aleh ve'yit halal Shemei dekudesha barichu le'ela min kol berchata ve'shirata tush bechata ve'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya b'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. You may be seated. In a few moments, we will conclude with Adon Olam. But before then, I believe we have some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, Happy Pesach. Tomorrow, services start at 9:30. On Sunday, they start at 9:30, and we're going to have a Yitzhar service, so please come. April 22nd, Tuesday, there's a community Yah HaShoah service at Albert at 6 p.m., and on April 23rd, Wednesday, there's a community Yom HaShoah at the state capitol in Santa Fe. That's at 5:30 p.m., and I think you're going to be a part of that. And also, the men's club will provide free yellow candles. There's some in the lobby, but if you need some, see Jimmy. April 25th, next Friday, we're having our birthday and anniversary musical Shabbat, a great oneg and a blessing from our rabbi, so please come. Even if you're not having a birthday or anniversary, please come. The next day, Saturday the 26th, the Millionaires are having a Shabbat. They're doing the service. That's 9:30. April 27th, really important. All members in good standing, well, we have a lot of things before that, but at 1 o'clock, we're having our annual meeting. At 12, the Sisterhood's providing a little nosh down in the social hall. At 9 o'clock that morning, the men's club are brewing for Shebaot, so please come. And at 10:30, there's an adult education class on Kashrut taught by Jonas Actor. That's 10:30. All that is on the same day. So, let's see. May 17th, Caitlin Diamond is having her bat mitzvah. And every Sunday at the J, 12:30, Run for Their Lives. It's to honor the hostages. There's a prayer. They'll have a little bio, and you walk around the J. So that's until they're all returned home. And May 4th at the JCC, Sunday 12:30 to 2:30, Israeli Independence Day celebration. Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, thank you, Vicki. I would like to ask all of our religious school students to please come on up to the bima and join us for Adon Olam. We are on page 211. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'et Na'asa V'chefso Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Be'acharei Kiklot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Vehu haya, vehu hove, vehu yeh beti בתפארה, והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשיל לו להכבירה, בלי ראשית, בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה, ולא העוז והמשרה, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, בצור חבלי בעת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום אקרא, מנת כוסי ביום אקרא, בידו אפקיד רוחי, בעת אישן ואירה, ואם רוחי גוויעתי, אדוני לי ולא אירא, אדוני לי ולא אירא. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach, everyone. Thank you for joining us. If you have reservations, please join us downstairs for the barbecue. Please know that because it is Shabbat, we are not able to take walk-ins, so you must have a reservation to join the barbecue. We're going to be downstairs in the social hall. Once again, Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach, everyone. Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, 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 Am Yisrael Chai. Good Shabbos, Ki Yantiv.